What if I told you there's a truly horrifying video uploaded right here on YouTube, available to anyone? But this is not just like any video. This is one of the most disturbing pieces of footage ever created by humanity. It originated in Mexico. Like I said, you can search for it and watch it on this platform, but I don't recommend you to do that. Instead, stay with me, because in this video I'm going to tell you what's actually shown in that video. Sometimes the darkest and most terrifying things that you can imagine on the internet are not hidden in the deep web. Funky Town, a song that to most of people sounds upbeat and danceable, but for others every note is a memory of something horrible and grotesque. But first, let me give you some context. In Mexico, over the past 20 years, we've seen levels of violence like never before. Much of it caused by territorial disputes between armed groups, which brought with them hundreds if not thousands of gore or shocking videos. Videos showing the final moments of people like rebels or traitors being taken out in some of the most brutal ways imaginable, victims of the criminal underworld they once belonged to. Within that context, Funky Town is one of the most well-known names for one of the most horrifying of these videos. That alone should already be a bad thing. What makes this video stand out is, of course, what it shows. It's worth telling you, not many people know this, but there's even a creepypasta or rumor about an extended version of this infamous video. In that version, the man seen in the footage is supposedly being interrogated with another man before being executed for betrayal. But that's a story for another video. In the version circulating on the internet, we see what appears to be the final agonizing moments of a man who, based on the details said on the video by the executors, he might have been a traitor of a rebel. He is already lying on the floor, his face has been completely removed in one of the most brutal ways imaginable. Worse, he has no hands, and if you think he's already dead at this point, you'd be wrong. A horrible guttural sound escapes from him as they attempt to cut through it, revealing he was fully conscious, so he probably felt every slice. This is the truth those songs by people like Peso Pluma will never tell you. This is the reality of many young people walk into, and worst of all, it seems like the executors are enjoying doing this. You can even hear the young man's broken voice that he is still alive. Maybe he thought joining in that world bringing money and easy luxuries, but this is what it really brings. Sometimes the lesson comes from the hard way. Now, the reason why this video is called Funky Town is because a playlist of songs was playing in the background, but the one that stuck out the most was Funky Town. You can even hear one of the killers humming along to it. Well, this video is on YouTube, uncensored. Well, at least it's not the full video. It turns out that a partial version of this video is on YouTube, and yes, completely uncensored. There's even a clip for another similar video called Funky Town Soccer. The name itself is horrifying. In this other piece of video that is uploaded with Funky Town, you see a similar floor and what looks like cartoon members literally playing soccer with someone's head. You can even see the heart of a rebel still beating, healed up in the hands of one of the perpetrators. These are just of some things that these groups do to their rebels, but one day someone could do the same with them. With no doubt, definitely it's a deeply disturbing scene. And probably this should not be on YouTube, but it is. And now there are two main controversies my assistants will explain.
The first one is, how is it possible that many YouTubers get videos removed or demonetized for harmless reasons, sometimes just for making a fan dub, yet these kinds of videos are left untouched, freely roaming on YouTube? In this case, the uploader included some kind of explanation in Russian, which might be why it slipped under the radar, but still it's grotesque, even if it's reality. It's kind of like the Arl's Gore channel, except Arl's doesn't show blood, and he gives amazing context and still gets penalized sometimes.
On the other hand, maybe these videos could be useful, because people should become aware of the true nature of the world they've glamorized through stupid songs and TV shows. Sometimes, it's better to see it, live and in color, so to speak, to understand the real consequences of chasing easy money at the expense of others' suffering. And for that reason, I think it's useful, especially for young people, to they know exactly what they're getting into and how their lives could end.